हे गाइस, वेलकम टू माय चैनल एंड आज हम स्ट्रीम कर रहे हैं एक्सप्लेन 11। सो हम उड़ा रहे हैं बोइंग 737 800 मॉडल एंड हम ट्राई करेंगे कि हम क्रैश ना करें। सो फर्स्ट थिंग्स फर्स्ट, पहले हम फ्लैप्स सेट करते हैं टेक ऑफ कॉन्फ़िगरेशन में। जनरली 5 पे मैं करता हूँ। अगर आपको देखना है तो ये फ्लैप्स सेट हो गए हैं मेरे। एंड अब हम क्या करेंगे कि सबसे पहले इन सबको ज़ीरो कर देंगे ताकि जब हम ऑटो पायलट ऑन करें तो इन सेटिंग्स की वजह से प्लेन ऊपर नीचे ना हो, क्योंकि वर्टिकल स्पीड है। सो एंड देन व्हाट वी विल डू, सो सबसे पहले we will remove this thing. Okay, it is removed, and we will set this to 250 because when we are below 250, when we are below 10,000 feet, the speed cannot exceed 250. So this is the speed counter, speed autopilot. So हमने ऑटो पायलट ऑन कर दिया है एंड सो द ऑटो पायलट इज़ ऑन नाउ। ऑल राइट, this is because the takeoff configuration is not set. Now it is set. This generally happens, so what we'll do is, yeah, now it's gone. So we have to take off at above 130 140, so that is what we'll be aiming at. As you can see, the speed is increasing. 130, we're gonna approach 130 soon. Sure, so this is now, we gotta take off. And we are up. And now we have to set the autopilot. So we will set it to vertical speed at 1300 feet per minute. We are climbing till an altitude of 6000 and our maximum speed is gonna be 250. So the standard climb rate normally that is achieved by the pilots is 2800 feet per minute. So I'm gonna fly like I am a regular pilot. So it's all looking good. We have approached 250. We are climbing at 2800 feet per minute. This will reduce to 2800. So if you want to have a look outside, this is a beautiful plane. And we actually took off from that runway. Alright, now we just have to wait to reach 10,000 and we can reduce the flaps as the flaps cause drag. Engine needs more power, so as the flaps are reduced, you can see this thrust lever coming back. It means to maintain that speed of 250 we need less power now. You can see we are at 250. The vertical speed is controlled, horizontal speed is controlled, but the direction is not controlled. So we will first have a look at the direction in which we are going, that is 283 degrees, and we have to set 283 here and then our direction will be controlled. So now our direction is also controlled. So all the three things are controlled and it is fully on autopilot. And we have to increase this to 10,000. Alright. Let's see where we are actually going. This is the map and here we are. So we want to land on a runway on which this plane can land, because on shorter runways I don't think this plane can land. So we'll try to do a circle and try to land at Delhi itself. So what we need to do is we need to tune the nav1 and nav2 to the Delhi airport. So I have tuned it to this airport. We'll be coming from here. So we'll be taking a turn here, and then we'll land here, hopefully. Okay. So it all looks good. Let's see. We are crossing 8,000 feet. 250. We cannot go beyond 250. This is the Mach number. We are at 0.44 Mach. We can turn left because we need to turn left. So we are turning left, and what a beautiful view. So the engines are running at good thrust points. Landing gear is up. All looks normal. These are the brakes. We'll set the brakes to maximum so that when we land we are able to stop before we crash, before we hit the wall. So I guess we are reaching 10,000. Yeah, we are at 10,000. Now what we'll do is we have to go till 20,000. The maximum height at which this plane can go is around 40,000, but I'll just stick to 30 here. Vertical speed, the normal climb rate. But remember, now I can increase the speed. So first I need to reduce the flaps. There should not be any flaps. So above 10,000 feet and above 250, no flaps. So I can now increase the speed. Alright, let's increase the climb rate to the standard climb rate. And remember, we need to turn left. $90 turn we are gonna take. This is the amount by which the plane can turn. We're gonna increase it so that we will bank more now, and the radius of the turn is less. So it all looks good right now. We are flying KLM Airlines. The speed is slowly approaching towards 340. Everything is controlled. The vertical speed, the direction, the horizontal speed. You can see we are climbing at 2800 feet per minute, and this is the degree. Let's see where we are on the map. Oh, here we are. We'll have to take another 90 degrees, then we'll go here, then we'll land here. So let's climb. So the reason why planes climb, because the fuel efficiency is much higher at higher altitudes, whereas at lower altitudes the plane aircraft consumes more fuel. We are crossing 15,000 feet. Let's start taking the left turn slowly, steadily.
Bank angle.
Okay, so this is a warning that the system is giving that we are banking too much. It means the aircraft can roll, but I know it won't. So 30,000 is gonna take a lot of time. What I'll do is I'll set this to 20,000. This is fine. We are actually way too fast. Normally planes do not fly this fast. So you can see SR-71 Blackbird. I don't know what this plane is doing. We need to take a left because we are going in some other direction now. So let's do 90 here.
Bank angle.
Alright, let's reduce this bank angle. It is 25 degrees the bank angle now. Stall looks good. The climb rate is good. We are reaching 20,000 feet. Okay, so we have taken the left turn, and what we'll do is we'll follow this path and then we will land here. So let me just move my plane a bit closer to the runway. So what I'll do is I'll take a left, then I'll take a right, so that my plane is near the runway. It's 40 degrees left, then we'll move for some time, then 40 degrees right, so that we are parallel to the runway. Alright, it looks good. We actually have to be here. Let's take a right turn, 40 degrees right. Let's increase the bank angle, and you can see our plane is turning right now. We are still at 20,000 feet. We are maintaining it. But you know one thing, the higher we go, the faster we go. So let me just move a bit higher. And we have started climbing. Our actual airspeed is 456 knots, whereas it shows 330, 338. This is because we are at a certain height above the sea level. So the higher we go, the higher this speed will be when compared to this. You can see this is still increasing. It is because we are climbing, whereas this is constant. Okay, let's see where we are. Okay, so we'll go this way, then we'll take a left. So we need to reduce our speed because we are too fast. We need to reduce our altitude now. 2800 standard. Rate of descent, and let's put air brakes, because when we go down, the speed should not go up. Let's further reduce the speed to 250. 250 and 10,000 feet. At 250 we'll put one notch of flaps. Alright, 10,000, we are going down now. It all looks good. You can see the path that we have followed. Oh, I made a big mistake. We had to climb descent, but I forgot to press the button. So now we are descending, and we can just turn off this speed, and we can reduce the speed to 0. So the engines are at 0 power, 0 thrust, and we are moving downwards. That is what I was saying, something is wrong. Now I feel it's alright. We are at 250, we can put flaps. Flaps have been put. One notch of flaps. So there is no power right now. So I need to remove the brakes because the speed is decreasing now. so the brakes have to move. You will see the speed coming up now. You see the speed is increasing now. So let's see where we are going. Oh, we have to take a left turn now. We have to take a left turn. Let's increase our descent rate because we are way too high. And speed is increasing, so air brakes are also on. Let's press this button, VOR LOC, this, then this. So you'll see these two things come here. I'll tell you what this is later. And we need to take a left now. $290. We have not even reached 10,000 feet. So what I need to do is I need to increase the descent rate. This is a very bad practice of 5,000 feet per minute. So we are going down too fast now. But I need to do because we are way too high and way too close to the airport. Still at 15,000 feet. I don't think we'll be able to make it. $14,000 is down and we are approaching. We need to line up with the runway, right? So this is what I'm trying to do. You'll see the runway. This is the runway. This is the runway, my friends. We have to land here. The VOR has been captured. It means now we don't have to do anything. The direction will be controlled by the system. Altitude hold. Alright, now we need to go till 3000. More vertical speed. See, automatically the plane is controlling the direction so that we line up on the runway. Let's put the speed control on. As we are below 10,000, we can reduce the speed. Let's put it to 210. And when you see, when we are at 210, the flaps have to be 10. So let's put the flaps to 10. Alright, let's see if the speed is way too much, man. Way too much. We are too high and too fast. We need to capture the glide slope, GS. So when this diamond it reaches here, we're gonna capture the glide slope. See, the glide slope has been captured. Now we are moving towards the runway on our own. this descent rate is now controlled by the system. The speed is moving down because the descent rate has reduced, and everything is all set for a good landing. I was hoping that we'll make it. I was a bit doubtful, but now I think we'll be able to make it. So let's further reduce the speed to 200. Flaps, increase the flaps. So the speed is at 200. Okay, let's further reduce the speed. We need one more flaps. Further reduce the speed to 175. One more flaps. And 162, one more flaps. So 162. We are at 4,000 feet and we are descending at 12,000 feet per minute. So in 3 minutes we'll be landing. So 160, one more flaps. So maximum flaps are set now. And now we just need to reduce the speed, and hopefully we'll land at 130 around. You can see we are lined up on the runway. This is our beautiful runway. Everything is looking good. These wheels, they actually trim the plane. So we are at 140. Let's reduce a bit. 135. We don't want to be crashing. So we are in the idle configuration. This is what we wanted. This is the runway. You see, everything is being controlled now. I don't need to do anything. At 1000 feet we'll be putting our landing gear down. What a beautiful view. The air brakes are still on. You see, straight is our runway. But the plane will not land itself. We need to control the stick. Okay, let me check the brakes. The brakes are set. Engines are working fine. Landing gear, we have to put it down. At 1000 feet above the ground, we'll put the landing gear down. Alright, so let's put the landing gear down. The landing gear is slowly coming down. You'll see three green lights. Sorry, yeah, 3 green lights. Alright, so the landing gear is fully configured. What we'll do is we'll turn this off, the speed control. We'll turn the autopilot off, and then at 300 feet we'll do all these things, and then we'll manually control the aircraft. So from 300 feet to till we land, I'm gonna be manually flying the plane. So we'll be crossing 600 feet now. The speed is fine. This is a good speed we can land on. I don't want to be just falling out of the sky if we reduce the speed.
500.
Alright, let's do it, my friends. Okay, 400. Alright, let me just take control of the aircraft now. This is off. Autopilot has been disengaged, and now I am flying the plane.
200. Light slow. Light slow. Sync rate. Sync rate. 100. Light slow. Light 50. 40. 30. 20. 10.
Reverse thrusters. It means that these are the reverse thrusters. When we have landed. Phew! What a successful flight, my friends. Right on the center line we have landed. I hope you enjoyed it.